back to another episode of We're Living in the Matrix series. Today I'm going to talk about how our bodies are crystalline. The human body is vibrational and crystalline because our cells and tissues and water molecules inside of our body resonate with frequencies. So you're going to hear vibration and frequency a lot, especially going forward with a lot of the new information that's coming out about the world we live in. You're going to hear vibration and frequency all the time. And our body, which you may already know, is around 70% water. So this is a medium for vibrational transmission. It basically forms a crystal lattice structure within our body. So I'm sure you can imagine that vibration and frequency are very important to us, very important to our bodies, and really very important to anything in our environment around us. Because the more we interfere with frequency and vibration and basically lower a frequency or lower the vibration, the less frequency your body can carry. And if you are in your lower frequencies in your body, then that's not great, but I've been there. I was there for years. Anyone can get out of it. It's all good. It's just, I didn't know. And if you're watching this, maybe you don't know, or maybe you want some more information. So here it comes. Everything vibrates. Every single thing that we see around us is vibrating. You can't really see it vibrating, but it does. Everything has a frequency. Money has a frequency. I'm looking at a plant in front of me. That plant has a frequency. This has a frequency. No, I'm not sponsored. Everything has a frequency. These glasses have a frequency. The food that you eat, and this is important, the food you eat has a frequency. The water you drink has a frequency. Those two help make up your temple and what you got going on inside of you. That's a big deal, a really big deal. Things that we weren't taught, but that's fine. We'll learn it. It's all good. That's why we're here. So basically what you need to do, the saying, your body is a temple? Well, yeah, it is. You got to keep your body the best that it can be to embody as much light as it can and keep your frequency high. The crystal lattice structure, we are beings of light. Light comes down into us, also from our higher consciousness. So the higher frequencies we have, the better we're taking care of ourselves. And the more we know how to take care of ourselves to do that, the more we can be in touch with our higher consciousness, the more we can clear the low frequencies, the low vibrations from our body, and move forward and bring in the abundance that we want to bring in, which will be another episode. All right, so I'm going to go over some things that lower the frequency basically in our everyday lives. And so it may seem like I'm being negative for a minute, but we've got to know the shit that's going on. So fluoride in water. Basically almost every public water supply has fluoride in it. Now, fluoride was first introduced into the water supply in Nazi Germany in the concentration camps. So I'll let you do with that information as you want, but what I want to talk about right now is that fluoride calcifies your pineal gland, also called your third eye. For a while, people couldn't even post about anything that had to do with a pineal gland, because especially saying the word calcified, because that would get basically you kicked off of things, or what is it when you go dark and people can't find your shit online? Yeah, that's not good. But I guess people didn't want us to know that we've got some calcified stuff that's not supposed to be calcified. So get the fluoride out of your water. And really, you can't get it out of your water. You just need to avoid fluoridated water if you want to decalcify your pineal gland. So I just did a video on my shorts, and I'm uploading it the exact same day as today, which is December 8th, 2025. So if you want to go check it out on my page, I went over supplements and stuff that I take. Those are the three main supplements. and I go into a little more detail in the short. I love drinking soda water. I do not get it from the tap anymore at restaurants. I order bottles, or I just like don't eat at that restaurant. And this spring water, my spirit team told me, does not have fluoride in it. So I use that and put it in like an oxygenator. But basically, you really, if you want your pineal gland, your third eye, to be decalcified so you can get better intuition, better communication with your higher consciousness, and increase your frequency, that's definitely a way to do it. All right, what else lowers your frequency in this world? Chemtrails. There's not really much we can do about chemtrails, right? But guess what? They're real. Before my spiritual awakening, I basically was just like, oh, that's a conspiracy theory. Yeah, that word was made up so people would be called crazy when they figured out what's actually going on. So yes, there are lots of airplanes that drop lots of shit on us. And be nice to the pilots. A lot of them don't even know, have no clue what the hell they're doing. They have no idea that it is to keep heavy metals and other chemicals in our body so we don't connect with our higher consciousness, so we don't live the life that we should and have the abundance that we should, because yeah, I'll talk about that in my abundance video. But you need to be cognizant of chemicals, heavy metals in your body just by breathing the air around you. There are heavy metals sprayed on clothes. So when you buy new clothes, wash those, because that's more shit getting in your body that you're gonna need to like get out. So what I do for that is I take, oh gosh, I forgot what the supplement's called, but you can Google it. There is a supplement that I take to rid my body of heavy metals. I take it in the morning and I take it in the evening. And do what you can. Get that shit out of your system if you want to. Eat organic. I know, it costs more. Crazy, right? Like, that's how food should be, not sprayed with a bunch of shit. But pesticides on food, that's poison. That's just straight up poison. And it lowers your vibration. It lowers the frequency of the food. And that is important to your body. Forever chemicals in cookware, like, what is it, Teflon and shit like that, that's lowering the vibration and frequency of the food that you cook in it. And when you put it in your system, it's just keeping forever chemicals in your body. But you can pass those with supplements and things like that. Just be cognizant of it. Okay, now, this may be a little difficult for some people to hear, because I was a huge meat eater. I had an offset smoker. I loved to, smoke my own food, my own meats, and I was, really good at grilling ribeye and things like that. But through my spiritual awakening, meat became absolutely disgusting to me. Like, even smelling it, I couldn't believe it, but it was my higher consciousness being like, hey, you've awoken enough now and you need to eat higher frequency, higher vibration foods. So I've figured out through the course of it what I can and can't have. Not every single thing. I still would like to know if I can have some scallops. But basically what I eat is fish and crab, if it's going to be like in a meat thing. It has to do with fear at the time of death. And you're basically eating death and fear. And that lowers your frequency, lowers your vibration. No shrimp, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. It'll just lower your frequency. But I wanted to let you know how our body is made up. Just a very brief overview. I go into more detail in my shorts that I upload. And I wanted to let you know that food and water are frequency. Everything around you is frequency. Everything around you has a vibration. So be cognizant of that and try to keep your frequency and vibration as high as you can. There are a lot of people like me out here that will give you more insight on how to increase your frequency, how to increase your vibration. and just, you know, little by little every day. You got this. You can do it. Make sure that you look into supplements. I do, like I said, I uploaded one video today about supplements I do for my pineal gland, which is your third eye. I'll upload more about other supplements that I take, because I take a bunch. And also keep in mind that while you're doing this, take care of your liver. There are ways to do that. Like I think it's called Dose, D-O-S-E. I order from them, and it's like a liver supplement, and helps keep everything clear. And I'll upload more videos about that too. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of information here today, guys. And you know what? Share the love. Why don't you drop a like and a subscribe? I would really appreciate it. I love you. Bye.